Hi, my name is Clarissa, and today we are going to do a quick and effective core workout using a ball. And don't worry, you're not doing a million crunches or anything like that. Lots of oblique work, lots of stabilization. All right, let's get to it. So put your ball off to the side for now. We're gonna lie down flat onto our back, okay? And we'll start with some 360 breathing, okay? So place your fingers onto your rib cage here. And start by breathing in, pressing your hands into your ribs to extend the rib cage. And then exhale, draw the navel in towards your spine. Allow the abs to sink down. And again, inhale, press your ribs into your hands, growing wide. Exhale, push all the way down. 2 more. Inhale. Think of your body like an accordion. And then exhale, really draw it in. You should be able to balance a cup on your belly button. That's how much it's drawn in. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Good. Keep the abdominals pulled in. Place your fingertips onto your hip bones here, and then bring your right leg up to tabletop position here, okay? You can flex the foot. Really pull your abs in, and then inhale, extend your right leg out long. This is elevated leg slides. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, push out. Exhale, in. Now the goal here is to keep your left leg from moving. Hips stay still. That is how you brace the core. Get deep into it. Last 2. And 1 more. Keep your leg extended. Bring the knees together. Squeeze the knees nice and tight to feel the inner thighs fire off. Pull it in. Abs tight. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee and place your foot down. From here, bring your left leg to tabletop position. Again, keep that right knee still. Really draw the core nice and tight. And then from here, extend the leg out. Exhale, pull it in just to the knee, the hip crease. Inhale, press it out. Exhale, bring it in. It's like you're doing a leg press. So imagine there's like a 25-pound weight at the bottom of your foot. Keep the navel pulled in the entire time. Last 2. And 1, keep your leg extended, squeeze the knees together for 10. Really squeeze. 9, oh yeah, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees and place them down. From here, we will grab our ball, place the ball in between your inner thighs here. Squeezing the ball tight, place your hands underneath your tailbone here, okay? You will then draw your abs in. Exhale, lift the balls of your feet up, and then lift the legs to tabletop. You can inhale, tap the heels down to the floor or go halfway. I'm choosing to go halfway today. So you'll inhale, come down, you option to touch the floor. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, remember the rib cage expands. Exhale, lift. Squeezing that ball. Inhale and exhale. Last 2, inhale and exhale. Last 1, inhale and exhale. Go ahead and place the feet down. Bring the soles of your feet together, soles touch. You'll then take the hands from underneath the butt, allow the lower back to melt down into the mat here. Hands go onto the hip crease. Knees are slightly separated. As you exhale, squeeze the ball, hugging the sits bones together, the bony part of your butt and the inner thighs. And then release on the inhale. Exhale, zip up your favorite winter coat. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. Keep the abs pulling in towards your spine the entire time. last 3, and 2, and 1. Hold that position. We find little mini pulses in and out, in and out, in and out. Oh yeah, let those inner thighs fire up. You got it. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1, and have the feet go flat. All right, we'll go into some bridging. And you might think, well, bridging is glutes cursive, but it's also core. So zip up your jeans, toes are facing forward, palms flat. Start by lengthening the tailbone and tip your pubic bone forward like a nice little curl so the lower back is nice and lengthened. You'll then start to slowly lift up each vertebrae off. And when you do it this way, you really feel the core active and engaged. Use your triceps. And then slowly come all the way down from the upper back, middle back. Get every single vertebra to touch. Ooh, it's so yummy when you go slow. And relax. And again, press your big toes down into the mat. Curl the tailbone under. And lift up. Core and everything engaged. Exhale, slowly melt down. Last 2. Tip that pubic bone towards your nose. As you curl, lift, 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 lift up, hold it, brace the core, 3, 2, 1, slowly come back down. Let's turn to your side now. Keep the ball where it is, okay? And I'm gonna lay down completely, all right? Abs are engaged. Then using my hand, I'm gonna place it next to my chest, and I'm gonna start by lifting my legs up and down, targeting my obliques. Lift up and down. Keep going. We are gonna advance this, but this is just some prep work. Even the bottom knee can stay down a little bit as you lift and lower. So we can start there. You start to feel the obliques work. Last 3, 2, and 1, hold it tight, exhale, squeeze the ball, and release. Oh yeah, squeeze and release. Keep the hips nice in line with each other, squeeze and release. Last 4, and 3. Oh, that top oblique is on fire. 2, and we're not even done yet. And 1, go ahead and place your foot down, straighten your legs, okay? And I'm actually gonna slide the ball down towards my ankles. Okay, and scoot back so you get a better angle. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna squeeze the ball. I'm then gonna exhale, lift my legs up, inhale back down, and I'm gonna point my toes. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. So now that lever length, or like the distance from our legs towards our hip, has gotten further, which is why this might feel a little harder. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Bend the knees back, extend. Exhale, bend, inhale, extend. Keep that tummy pulling in the entire time. Last 3, and 2, and 1. Good, hold it. You're then gonna place that bottom hand down, extend your arm, and you're gonna lift and lower. Lift and lower. And maybe the legs can lift up too. Your legs are gonna be slightly forward to the hip, but you don't want your hips rolling back too much. Last 4, oh yes. And 3, we're gonna hold in a bit. 2, and 1, hold, squeeze and hold. Press that bottom elbow deep into the mat. 3, 2, 1, and whoo, relax. Let's come to the other side. Holy oblique work, right? Okay. So ball goes back in between the knees. Okay. Hand goes at the back of the head here. Knees are bent. We're just gonna start by keeping the bottom knee down, and we lift and lower. Lift and lower. And if it feels good, you can lift both legs up and back down, or you can keep the bottom knee. down, your choice. But you lift and lower. You want to try, and if your bottom knee is down, try to get those ankles at least the height of your hip. This is a really nice way to get into those obliques. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hold it up here. Hold it. Squeeze that ball. Maybe the bottom leg lifts for 4. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Go ahead and slide the ball down towards your ankles. And now, of course, I'll readjust. Okay. All right. So from here, squeezing that ball, we lift and lower. Lift and lower. You got it, team. Last 5. Feels a little easier now that we know what we're doing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up here. Bend and straighten the legs. Bend and straighten. You got it. See if you keep that bottom knee bent. Last 4. Come on. Push that bottom elbow deep into the mat. 3. Give you more length. 2. And 1. Hold it. Squeeze that ball. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. And relax. Push up. Almost forgot that one. And I'm doing a couple little bonus ones on this side. You'll be fine. Here we go. Exhale. Lift up and down. And lift and lower. Maybe you can lift the legs up 2 at the same time. Last 5. Holy moly. 4, 3, 2. Almost there. 1. Oof. And relax. Please come onto all 4s. Okay? Gotta love it when your clothes are acting weird. Here we go. Ball goes in between the knees, okay? At this time, palms are nice and flat. Curl the tailbone under. We start with a simple cat-cow. You're then going to squeeze the ball. Exhale, around the spine. Inhale, lift the head and chest up. Exhale, squeeze, draw the navel in towards the spine. Inhale, head and chest up. Exhale, squeeze, pull in. Inhale, up. 1 more. Exhale, squeeze that ball. Inhale, up. Now I want to take a little moment to talk about hand placement. Make sure your fingertips or fingers are wide, okay? And shoulders are in line with the hips. This is really important for this next one. You're going to curl the toes under. Push the earth away. Press through the pinky sides of your fingers, right? And then exhale, round the spine, lift the knees up. And then inhale, tap the knees down, arch the back. Push into the mat, round the spine, lift the knees up, tap the knees down, lift the head and chest up. 3 more. Push into the mat, press through the pinky side, round, and then lower the knees down, lift the head and chest up. Last 2. Exhale, squeeze and round. You got it. Inhale, up. Last 1. Exhale, squeeze and round and hold that position here. Hold it, push through the pinky sides of your fingers. 3, 2, 1. Woo! And relax. Okay, let's sit onto your bum or your tailbone at this time. Ball goes in between the knees, and I'm actually going to do this with the balls of my feet slightly lifted, okay? So I'm going to sit up nice and tall. We're thinking Pilates-wise, we're going to think short box flat. So I'm going to reach my arms up and imagine the strap is around my ankles. I'm then going to inhale, hinge back, squeeze the ball just an inch or 2. Exhale, come up. Inhale, squeeze, growing tall, hinge back. Exhale, return. Inhale, hinge back, and you do want to slightly lean forward on that return, just as you would in short box flat. Last 2. And 1, hold it here, Straighten the legs a little bit more. Hold. 3, 2, 1. And relax. I don't know about you guys, but I felt chihuahua shakes. So I hope that you did too. Now we go into short box round, okay? So same position with the feet. I'm flexing at the ankles, okay? But this time, instead of putting my hands over like a genie or wrapping them around, I'm gonna place my hands underneath the kneecaps for kind of like a mini spinal roll down here. So shoulders down, squeeze the ball, curl the tailbone under. I'm just gonna go back 2 inches today. That's where I'm at today. And then exhale, come up. Inhale, curl, go back, hold, squeeze that ball. And exhale up. 2 more before we add in a variation. Make sure you're sweeping evenly with both legs. And come up. 1 more, hold that position. For 4, squeeze tighter. 3, woo! 2, and 1. And come all the way back up. From here, we're going to a little mini twist, micro twist here. Okay, so we're squeezing that ball. I'm gonna take my left hand. My eyes are gonna follow like a porta bra here. And then come all the way back. So I'm leaning back just 2 inches. The right arm comes back and return. You could always go further if you like, but I am not because I am postpartum. So I'm shortening my range. And this is a good workout for anybody that is recently postpartum because it's safe, because you're not going back too far. I had 2 C-sections, so I know. 1 more on the other side. And come all the way back. Go ahead and place the ball away at this time. Do a little bit of hip flexor stretching because we did some core, and notice we didn't do a ton of crunches, right? So the knees will come behind the hips. Let's have the legs out wide, okay? And we're just gonna stretch just a little bit. Now, if you're recently postpartum like myself, you don't wanna overstretch the abs right now because they've been stretched out for the last 9 months. So a little baby stretch is fine. And then you can even sit back in a child's pose. We're gonna come onto our forearms, place your belly on the mat, externally rotate the feet. I know you guys can't really see my feet right now, but my feet are turned out, okay? And then allow just your hip crease to press down as you lift your heart and your sternum up. It's a nice gentle way to stretch without putting too much pressure on the abs. If you find yourself needing to be lower, feel free. Shoulders pulled down your back. And just breathe. In through your nose and out through your mouth. And in and out. 2 more. And last one. Okay. Bring your legs about hip distance apart. Or actually, let's do heels together, toes apart. Let's finish with a bang here. So we're going to go into a nice plank. So legs are extended here. All right. You're going to try to like push your knees off of the mat and then release them. Push the knees off the mat and release them. Let's work in parallel. I think that'd be more friendly for our body today. Push the knees up and back and return. You can already start to feel the core engage here. Push the knees up and back and hold that position. Pull the elbows in. Fingertips nice and spread. Press through the pinky sides of your fingers here. Again, try to keep those knees up, elbows in tight. As you push, draw the navel in, push, push, push. Woo! That's a lot of engagement right there. Yes, ma'am or sir. Hold that. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down. Take your child's pose. Bring the hands behind you, interlock them, stretch it up, and separate the arms. Arms are nice and wide. Lift the head and chest up, and slowly come all the way up. You guys are all set. Thank you so much. And that was your nice, effective core, restore the core workout. Take care. Bye-bye.